Nottingham Forest has so far had 3 managers this season. They sacked Nuno at the start of the season. Postecoglou came in and lasted 39 days in charge of Nottingham Forest, the shortest reign of any manager in the Premier League. They've now got Sean Dyche. But regardless, can we be Sean Dyche and save Nottingham Forest? Welcome to the FC 26 Nottingham Forest rebuild. Somehow. But before the video starts, can you please make sure to like, comment and share on this video, and please subscribe to the channel as it will help the channel so much. Thank you guys so much. So with that, let's sign the contract with Nottingham Forest.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
I know it looks nothing like him, but that is honestly the best I was able to do with limited time. So Forest sit in 17th in the Premier League. They sit 25th in the Europa League. So what's the plan I have here? 4-4-2. The way Sean Dyche would have loved to play football. So let's do it. So in the Europa League, we actually got knocked out in the group stage. Don't ask. But at the end of the season, we drew with Bournemouth 2-2 to finish 7th in the league, meaning that we saved ourselves and got ourselves some Conference League football. Braithwaite got bought in. Henry, Maguire, Webster, sold a lot of players. Bought in Dwight McNeil, bought in Conor Gallagher. Like, we did some actual business. We did some actual really good business. So the aim is to make it as English as possible, the way Sean Dyche would have loved it. That is the plan, and that is what we're going with in this rebuild. So we qualified for the Conference League. First off against Young Boys, we managed to win 5-2 on aggregate. Next up against Shakhtar Donetsk, 2-2 going into the second game, but we beat them 3-1 at home. After that, it is going to be Bologna in the semi-finals, already 3-1 up to win 5-1 on aggregate, which means that we are through to the UEFA Conference League final. Facing, actually, I don't even know the name of the team. I know the Portuguese side, Estroli. I'm just going to call them Estroli. If that's not the name, I'm sorry. But a good achievement for Estroli to get to this point. But fortunately for us, a very easy Conference League final to have. Chris Wood gets the ball over to Calimando, through to Anderson, gets past all the players. Omari Hutchison has a very easy chance to make it 1-0 within 70 minutes against the Portuguese side. His 4th goal in 13 appearances in the UEFA Conference League. He's had a good season. He's had a really good season, I'm not going to lie. And to make it 1-0 even better. 29 minutes in, Chris Wood, who is retiring after this game, hits the woodwork. But then Chris Wood gets the ball, passes it over through to Calimendo, who gets the second. 39 minutes in. I think it's pretty much basically given that we are going to win the UEFA Conference League in our second season. We're going to make a change. Matt Rowe, Harry Maguire, Rico Henry, Jared Braithwaite and Morgan Whittaker all come in to this game. But then it gets a little bit interesting. Gutturn gets the ball over to the player to make it 2-1 with about 30 minutes left to go. Begray gets the first goal for Estroli in this game. Could it make a difference? Well, the answer is no, because Gallagher gets a ball. And what's this for a run? Hutchison makes a great run over to Rowe, who we found in the free agency pool, to make it 3-1 with a couple of minutes left to go. In his second appearance in the Conference League, he scores his first goal in it to make it 3-1 to Nottingham Forest in the UEFA Conference League final. We did a lot of business in the summer. We made it, as Sean Dyche would have loved it, as English as possible to win the UEFA Conference League 3-1 against Estroli to make it a UEFA Conference win in our second season in charge as Nottingham Forest as Sean Dyche. Very good, lads. Very good. That's what I love to see. That is what I love to see. But here we go. Chris Wood, in his final game for Nottingham Forest before he retires, lifts the UEFA Conference League title for Nottingham Forest in this FC 26 rebuild. We're going to miss you, Chris Wood. We're going to miss you. And let's have that trophy bus celebration that we always show and have to show the strengths of this team. So far, the 4-4-2 with as many English players as possible is working like a charm, and I am happy for this team. But with Wood retired, what are we going to do? Liam Delap for Milikovic plus 24 million. Liam Delap comes in, as well as people like Max Aarons, Gohart, Doyle, Dibbling, Reece James. A lot of players being sold there. Enya and Yates being main players. Us selling sells because we did get Cooper in last season, and us selling Williams to bring in Lewis Hall. 7-4 on aggregate against FCSB in that round. Up against Roma, who I thought was going to be a hard game. It was. Kalimundo makes the difference. And in the semis, we got Tottenham Hotspur already 1-0 up, and even though we lose, we are through to the UEFA Europa League final. We are in Germany against Real Sociedad. If we win, we can basically call the rebuild there, because what's better than taking a team that is struggling in both the Premier League and the Europa League and getting Sean Dyche in and winning both the Conference League and the UEFA Europa League back to back. And I have loved actually doing this rebuild. This team was actually a very fun team to play with. But here we go, on what could potentially be the final game. Real Sociedad versus Forest in Germany. We had to beat FCSB, Roma and Tottenham to get here, but it is possible to win, especially with this side. So many players that Sean Dyche would have loved to have at Forest, including Braithwaite, Conor Gallagher, Lewis Hall, Liam Delap, Gibbs White on the left, Dibbling on the right, who was a very good signing for us. Sorry I didn't mention him earlier. And Liam Delap, who we bought in the summer before the transfer window opened. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. First off, nothing happened. 64th minute, I made a couple of controversial options. We bought on Max Aarons and we bought on Dwight McNeil. But will any of those make much of a difference? The answer is yes, because Dibbling gets the ball, passes it straight through to Dwight McNeil. With a beautiful pass, gets it through to Kalimundo, straight through to Liam Delap, gets the chance, and the Chris Wood replacement, Liam Delap, shows how much of a good signing he was. We bought out one of our old defenders who got replaced with Braithwaite. We got him on the cheap for about 23 million plus him. That was very good transfer business by Sean Dyche at this point in the rebuild. But here we go. We're going to bring on Gohart. We're going to bring on Doyle. And we're going to bring on Morton Whitaker near the end. But here's McNeil. Gets the ball through to Joe Gohart. Waits for McNeil. And here he is running down the wing. Shoots and scores past Real Sociedad to win Nottingham Forest the UEFA Europa League with Sean Dyche in this FC 26 rebuild. What a job we have done with Sean Dyche at Nottingham Forest. Winning the Europa League? Pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. But it is done. Dwight McNeil, who I thought was going to be just a rotation, has been quite important in every game that he has come on in. And that is going to be it for this rebuild. Real Sociedad 0. Nottingham Forest, the winners of the UEFA Europa League on the night, 2. Thanks to Liam Delap and Dwight McNeil, it is done. We have won the UEFA Europa League with Nottingham Forest. Very nicely done, lads. But here comes the captain to lift the UEFA Europa League for Nottingham Forest in this FC 26 rebuild. We got knocked out of the Europa League in our first season with Sean Dyche, and in the third we managed to win the UEFA Europa League. And that is going to be it for the rebuild. And it was a short rebuild. It was a very short rebuild. But winning 2 European competitions back to back, what's better than that? You can't beat that. Not an FA Cup or a Premier League can fix that. But this has been your boy Jay. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. So, you've reached the end of the video. Thank you. That actually goes a long way towards helping the channel. Thank you very much. I hope the video was fun. Hopefully. it was fun. Please make sure to check the other videos out on this channel, and please make sure to subscribe to the channel. It does help out a lot. Thank you.